Maya. My name is Iza Zahira, as well as my group mates, Julia binti Haris, Siti Sofia, and Alisha binti Izin. So today we will be presenting of our products, which is SPEEKIES. Specifically designed for students who are verbally impaired. Now, what is non-verbal autism? Non-verbal autism is defined for non-verbal people in the autism spectrum to be not verbalistic in terms of language spoken, because the causes to non-verbal autism is since people in the autism spectrum has a difficulty loading their processes of thoughts and feelings, they might have difficulties in terms of verbalizing all of their thoughts. Hence, why non-verbal autism, people in the non-verbal autism spectrum, they tend to say communicate, but not verbally or spokenly. Hence, why they could use other alternative methods for them to communicate with other people or people around them. And then the product category of our chosen product is on teaching aids as well as tools. The subject chosen and year is for English communication, which is a special education in schools, special schools, for Form 4 in Unit 1, Acts of Kindness. The SKP alignment for this product and also our presentation is 2.12 to ask for and respond appropriately to simple suggestions. This is specifically for people with special needs.
Next is, you might ask yourself, who is SPEEKIES for? Now, as my group mate Isa just mentioned just now, it is mainly for those who are verbally impaired, so mainly those who have language and also speech disorders, namely autism, cerebral palsy, and also aphasia. Now, how does SPEEKIES help those who are verbally impaired? As it provides a visual tool for them, as a simple way for them to communicate with others, number one. Number two is so that they are able to engage in more active participation during class time. Now, you also might ask yourself, now, how does it help those with speech and also language disorders? Now, it helps by providing a simple visual aid, like for example, we have pictures, symbols, and also words. And other than that, this communication board also fosters, number one, self-expression, as they are able to express their thoughts, their needs, and also their opinions. Number two is so that they can grow their cognitive growth, so they're able to organize their thoughts much more clearly. And the third one is so that they're more included in social interactions. So they're able to, for example, they're able to interact with peers, and also they're able to get professional help much easier. Now, the objectives of SPEEKIES is, number one, is to help students actively engage in class using a simple visual aid tool. Number two is to bridge communication gap between them and also other people, so that they can communicate much more clearly. Now, our problem statement is that verbally impaired students struggle with what they want to respond, their needs, and also their responses in class. Therefore, this hinders them from interacting in class without the usage of some sort of communication board, such as SPEEKIES.
Alright, and how do we use this product? It's very simple. First, you may decide what you want to say or what you want to think. Okay, and just pick anything. For example, I'm going to pick me and you and play. It's not a complete sentence, but still we get the idea of it. And there's also a whiteboard session where you can write on it. So if the expression is not enough for them, they can also write and also draw anything, so it can be easier for them. Alright. And the person who receives after they done writing, they can maybe show the person, oh, this is what I'm thinking, and then the person will respond verbally, because most of the our target audience is those who cannot speak but only can understand people. So if the other person wants to write also can. Alright. And our theory is Vygotsky theory. According to Vygotsky, we all know that Vygotsky emphasized on social interaction in cognitive development. And he also, and according to Vygotsky, tools like language and symbol play helps individuals to actually connect with their environment and learn. So therefore, our product works as a tool for students to actually connect with their friends and learn about something. And this also aligns with the Vygotsky concept of scaffolding, where you see here we use our expressions is attached to the Velcro tape, so it's easy for them to use, and so it provides a support for those who maybe not master it, I think, and once they are confident enough, they can maybe reduce, the expressions can be reduced, or perhaps it can be changed to make the students feel more independent. So, so it aligns with Vygotsky's concept of
ZPD?
the ZPD. They can learn, they can perform the task within their ZPD zone of proximal development easily, since we have provided scaffolding here.
So let's explore the benefits of our product, SPEEKIES. First and foremost, it enhances communication of the students. So SPEEKIES provides a practical and accessible way for students with verbal impairments to express their thoughts, needs, and also feelings. By doing so, it reduces the students' frustration and promotes self-expression, so that they don't feel frustrated when they couldn't be understood well. Next is SPEEKIES. The benefits of SPEEKIES is emotional understanding. So the pick and paste emotion section allows students to communicate their emotion states and needs non-verbally. So this helps students and this helps teachers to respond more effectively to their needs and provide inclusive classroom to the students. Next is SPEEKIES encourages creativity. The writable and drawable space promotes the creativity of the students and allow the students to explore different modes of communication. And this caters to their unique preferences, as they can communicate more in a more fun way. Last but not least, it promotes independence. So by providing a structured way to communicate, SPEEKIES empowers students to participate actively in classroom without constant verbal prompts from the teacher. In conclusion, our product SPEEKIES actually provide the students an inclusive and supportive environment of the classroom. So the impacts is actually the same of the benefits of the SPEEKIES. First, it enables clear expression of emotion, needs, and responses. Second one is help students participate actively in class and social interaction without using a lot of communication. Next is allowing students to express feelings, reducing their frustration. And last but not least, it enables teachers to understand and support students' needs. Our novelty is, the idea is actually authentic, and the product's novelty is, this product was designed based off English for communication students and the need for a tool in order for them to communicate clearly with their peers and also teachers. Okay, now we'll be performing to present how to support verbally impaired students. First and foremost, there are lots of ways to support verbally impaired people, but one of the things that we can use is AAC, the augmentative and alternative communication tools. So one of the communication tools that we have thought to be using is our own products, which is a communication board, SPEEKIES. SPEEKIES is a grateful tool that can help students to express themselves through pictures or through writing and drawings. Second of all, we have speech devices. Speech devices can convert text to facilitate the students into performing a communication tool for a verbally impaired student and somebody who can communicate normally. Last but not least, we have sign language. Now, sign language may be a bit hard to difficult to learn as it has variety of methods to be used. Especially we have the American Sign Language, we have the Malay Sign Language, and it is too varied when it comes to education system in Malaysia. Hence why sign language can be taught and encouraged since the early signs. If you have noticed the early signs of a person or a child who has early signs of verbally impaired autism. Now, how can we detect the early signs of autism? Coming back to our definition of nonverbal autism is lack of babbling or cooing by 2 months is why it's also one of the factors that we can dictate in how a child is verbally impaired, or if they are in a autism spectrum, or they have limited responses when their name is called, or they have limited verbal cords to speak when they communicate. Last but not least is that they have avoidance of eye contact whenever they communicate with people close or people who are not close to them.
So next, we can support verbally impaired students by encouraging multisensory approaches in classroom. So the example of combining visual is combine visual, auditory and tactile methods for teaching communication, such as showing video or listening audio, and also for tactile methods, as we has targeted Form 4 students in biology subject. The teacher can also instill the tactile methods for teaching. And then after that, the teacher can also use activities that allow students to express themselves through drawing, gestures, or physical models. For drawing, we can also use these SPEEKIES to draw and write in this section, and also
Now, the final reason as to how SPEEKIES can support verbally impaired students is by fostering a supportive environment. As whenever we have a supportive environment, especially those who are verbally impaired, they tend to feel judged. So therefore, an environment where they feel safe, respected, and also valued is very important for them to express their thoughts. And this also encourages peer learning with peers. And it also can maintain a calm and patient demeanor for all of the students. That's all from us.
May I add, this is only the prototype. If the students want to customize the board, they can. And also if they want to make it, I know it seems like very small, if they want to make it bigger, they also can. So I just want to add that.
That's all from us.
Thank you very much.
So you have created